What's going on, y'all? What up, what up? What's going on? Let's get some people in here, then we can go ahead and start the My Gifted Guidance. I know it's been a while, but we here. Just like I always say, we here. We here. I'm gonna clean this screen a little bit. What's going on, everybody? What's good, what's good, what's good? We're about to do the My Gifted Guidance episode 13. Let's get it. How's everyone's weekend? What's going on, everybody? Phoenix in the house, Brazil. What's going on? Get some people in here. Show off the hair. I ain't even got a crispy edge up. The shop was good. I don't got a crispy edge up, but y'all seen the haircut, man? It's short. Fresno in the house. Man, I just bought me the cordless seniors. As a matter of fact, I just bought them like 10 minutes ago. Go to Chris Bazio's YouTube page, click on the Wall Senior review, and there's a link in the description where you can pre-order them for $125. $125, y'all. What made me cut it off? It was time. It was a year and a half of growth. I wanted to get rid of it. Plus, your boy has been eating better, and I lost about 17 pounds now. And my face frame actually slimmed down a little bit. So, if y'all don't know, but I was rocking long hair because it complemented my face frame, kind of made me look a little skinnier. So, I ended up cutting it off. It was just time. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, eating better is good for you. No, you don't pay more after the pre-order. That's how much you're gonna go for in the States and US. UK was just at that price, but like 200. But in the States, it's gonna be 125. That's it. Can I cut your hair tomorrow? I don't work on Sundays. Alright, give me a thumbs up whenever y'all are ready to start the My Gifted Guidance. So if y'all are new to my channel and you don't know what this is a segment on my channel where subscribers send their pictures in through via email, mattgiftedhands@gmail.com, and I get my full feedback on their haircuts. So guys, we got a troll in the building. Don't pay no mind to him. It is what it is. We're going to just go ahead and move on. But give me a thumbs up whenever y'all are ready. The music y'all hear in the background, that's from my daughter's room. It's her monitor, so we can hear her. I see thumbs up. I see thumbs up. So this is episode 13. So I'm gonna go through a few of the pictures in my email, and we're gonna go ahead and let's get this started. All right, let's go. All right. This is man. Okay. So right off the bat, around this area, it seems like you took the first guideline pretty high, and he may have wanted a high fade, but the hair on top, this right here is a whole lot of bulk. So what I would do is like some shear over comb, maybe take a 3-guard, blend that out. But if he wants a high fade, you could still start around this area, but then you have all this room to blend. It looks like it is just real compressed, and that's why it looks like, you know, bald and then straight into the hair. You want to make sure you have a nice transition from the bottom to the top. Kind of like this. So you can tell, you know, it's a skin fade, but maybe like a 3 on top. And but it seems like right around this area you took it a little too high. Stay kind of like at the ridge of his head, unless he wanted like a high and tight. um I just think that's too high of a blend. It just looks like you took a guard in this area. You see this it just looks real light. You want to make sure it's real consistent all the way through. See how it goes from dark, light, and then back to dark. You want to make sure this area is all the same. Same thing as the back. It doesn't look too bad, just a little bit of dark spots and right around here. So what I like to do with this is I'll take like my 1.5 guard and I'll cut downwards like this. So I'll grab the clipper and I'll cut downwards like this, and that, if that makes sense. See this side too, it's a little dark in the back, but then you went a little too high right here. If he does want it this high, then make sure you do so in the back as well, just to make it even. Other than that, it looks like you have a good system. Just keep getting those reps in. Alright, so this is a nice haircut. It looks like a mohawk and a line all the way down, and then like a V in the back, almost like an Odell Beckham. It looks kind of almost like a burst fade. This is a nice blend, nice edge, nice part. I would take your half guard open and just remove those dark spots. I see that what you try to do, you wanted that light to dark contrast, and then have the part in the middle disconnecting from it. That's just me being picky. I'll just take your half guard and just blend that in just a little bit more. But other than that, this is a crispy cut. Good job. Max Blends. Alright, y'all, this is what you call a quality haircut and a quality picture. This is dope. The style's on point. Edge ups clean, nice and sharp. This client is definitely went home feeling good about themselves. Nice clean part through the middle. Kept some volume on this side as well. It looks like a skin fade on the bottom, and then just kept that volume around this area. But product in the hair is on point. Edge ups on point. This is a dope haircut, dope quality. And it just goes to show that you know, people are still sending in their pictures, even they know what they're doing. Look, this dude knows what he's doing, and it just shows that he still has a little more room to improve himself, whether it's just me being picky and letting him know, like, hey, if you do this different, then, you know. But I can't say nothing bad about this haircut. I can't say nothing bad about this. It is clean work. Nice beard on the bottom, nice clean work on the side of it. The edge is on point, fades on point. I don't know if he just wanted to get his picture on my channel or what, but I can't say nothing bad about this haircut. I can't. This is clean work, clean work. What I would have done is probably, he may have wanted his mustache natural, but I would just still hit the very top of it with the razor. That way it's crispy like this. That's just me being picky. But other than that, this is that was a dope haircut. Good job, Max. Good job. Casper the Barber. Alright. Y'all see the difference between this picture and then the other picture we just showed? Just not the haircut, but the quality. That's what I want to see more of, and better lighting. But so I can't really give my feedback on the back taper. The neckline looks okay. Oh man. I mean, the taper looks decent from what I can tell. And I can't really see too much about the haircut or the edge, but I would make, me being picking what I can see right here, I would just make this a little more like a 90-degree versus a little round. You know, it's a little rounded right here in the corner. I would just make that nice and sharp. But send it in a better picture. Translations coming soon. Alright, so okay. Come get blessed this week. Alright. Alright, so this is not a bad fade, but there's a lot of dark spots. I would just use some corner work. It looks like you have a good foundation. I would just use some corner work with your guards and get rid of these dark spots. And you could tell he has a little bit of like dents and creases inside of his head. But if you stretch the skin with the opposite hand from what you're fading with, you can remove those dark spots. But the transition looks good. I would just get rid of those dark spots. Good job, good job. Mattgiftedhands@gmail.com. Alright, so taking a picture with a flash like this can take away from the actual haircut and seeing like any kind of lines or anything like that. But from what I can tell, I don't see like no dark spot. I don't really see no hard lines or nothing like that. You got waves on top. This cut looks pretty good. What I would do is get rid of the neck hair on the bottom. I know you're probably, because you took a picture of this is your finished product. So I would get rid of the hair on the bottom, and then make sure the beard is a little more crispier. You see you left some hairs behind. And then just maybe blend this in a little better. Right around that area. Let me see. Right around this area, I would blend that in a little more, and then right around the bottom where it's dark at. Other than that, this is a good haircut. Good job. Definitely seen some better haircuts in this episode. Alright, so I don't know what he was trying to show me more of, the haircut or the bathtub. But it's good from what I can tell. I see you don't use bottle soap. You use the bar. I'm gonna stop cracking jokes. The fade looks decent from what I could tell. I can't really see too much because the picture's cut off, but I guess he was just trying to show me the transition in this area. From what I could tell, it's okay. It's good. I would just like to see a better picture. Oh, you use Walmart clippers and no liners. Okay. For Walmart clippers, I mean, it's a good job. It's a good job. Alright, so you in a barbershop. Nice haircut. I would say, I don't know if this is an even Steven or it might be a little darker on top, but the edge up looks clean. Nice edge in the front, nice C-cup, nice point, nice neckline. I mean, I don't really know what you want me to, I don't really have anything to say about this haircut. Good job. Okay, this one's better. It looks like a skin fade on the bottom. Right around this area, it's just a tad, this is just me being picky. This is just a tad bit dark. I would take your 2-guard open and remove that. This area right here, 2-guard open, and remove that dark spot. And then right here, I would take your 2-guard open and work it down to almost like a 1.5 and remove that dark spot, because the transition down here is clean. This is just me being picky, man. This dark spot and then a dark spot in the front. Other than that, it's a clean cut. Clean cut. I would apply some product as well, then take the picture though. But good job. Good job. Coda Barber. What's going on, Natasha? Okay. Nice clean cut. I could tell you knocked down the front edge so you can have a detailed edge up. What I would do is brush these hair down a little more, and then maybe like some spritz or some holding spray, some alcohol, and then line them up. That way you can see the edge up a little more detailed. It's a little, it's not consistent all the way through, you know. And I can see what you did. You wanted to keep it as natural as possible, which is good. The fade looks good. The blend is good. The transition is good. I would just make this a little more crispier. Just like this part. You see how this is nice and crispy, the C-cup? I would just make the front edge a little more crispier. But other than that, it's a good job. Good fade. Okay, some wave action. My man, look, he's feeling himself. Look at that, he's feeling himself. Okay, I would say, actually, I think I remember this client from last time. You sent this picture in, and I had said that the blowout was a little higher on one side. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the same person. This is a lot better. Wave, it looks like maybe like a 2 with the grain on top, maybe a 3. just because it's pretty dark. Edge up looks crispy. The blowout looks even on both sides. It's like more like a 1. That's a good job. Good haircut. Good job. It's Mattgiftedhands@gmail.com. Okay, so this is before and after action. That's a nice cut. Nice cut, nice transition. Nice edge up. This is clean. Real clean work. And it's in the kitchen. Man, I remember them kitchen cuts. This is some dope work, man. I like this. I like this. Probably like a wavelength haircut. Maybe like a 1.5 with the grain. Maybe a 1 with the grain. And a ball fade on the sides. Good job, man. Clean work. Clean work. I like that. Okay. Little sponge action on top. Ball taper on the sides. I like how you kind of taper the around the ear. That way it looks like this area is part of the haircut. And I've learned that with taper fades, when you do this and you add like a little, like a lower guard, not as light as this, because then it'll just be a fade. Taper the back, taper the sides, and then knock this down to like, maybe like a 1.5 with the grain, 2 with the grain. And then, it looks like this. This is dope. Nice clean edge. Nice clean taper. Nice transition. You may have went a little too far in this area with the taper, but that's just me being picky. Or with a real fine tooth comb this down. That way you don't see these spots. If that makes sense. Other than that, that's a clean cut, man. Good job. Nice picture. Looks like you used the... if not a professional camera, then you have like an updated iPhone, not in that portrait mode. That's a nice cut, nice picture. Thanks for sending that in. 14-year-old barber. I wish I would have started at 14 years old. All right, so this is like I would say like a high taper. I see no C cup. It's pretty bald in this area. Neckline, I would do it a little more crispier. It looks like there's a little bit of stubble there. I would say maybe like a 1.5 against the grain, but it kind of looks like you took a blend right in this area. Like this is too much. Like this is too far. And like a high taper can be around this area. It just looks real light in this area and then dark right around here. You know what I'm saying? So I would keep the taper around this region, not too far back. Other than that, I mean, for 14 years old, you're doing the thing. Taper on the back looks clean. So I would take your guidelines just a little bit higher. That way you don't see no stubble at the bottom, and then it goes into a nice transition around that super to bone area. If you give yourself at least maybe 1/2 inch per guideline, you won't see this stubble at the bottom. But man, for 14 years old, man, you're doing the thing. Keep it up. Self-cut. Oh man, another one of these pictures. Come on, y'all. How am I supposed to... Come on. Like, seriously? I can't even... I don't know. I can't give you feedback on that. I'm sorry. Alright. Alright, so there's some dark spots right around here. I would take your 3 guard, maybe your 2 guard open, remove that. So it looks like you have a decent fade right here. But now you just need to go back, detail your work, make sure all, everything transitions and blends to one another as far as guidelines. And just some detail work. That's it. Blend, and even though he wanted to he probably was gonna shade this or whatever, just for the picture's sake, I would just blend that out. And then I would just create the C cup, make it a little more crispier. I don't know what's going on up here. I would add some product and make sure the back of the head, right around the crown area, just make sure that hair is laying down. If you need to do some clip over comb work, make sure to do that too. But add some product, then take the picture. It's a decent fade. I would just go back and detail. So when I say detail, that means like you could start fading down. Because you already faded up, now you'll just fade down. All right, so this is a nice taper right here. It looks like he didn't do his beard. He probably didn't want it done. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. If you don't mind, you could write that in English because I don't speak Spanish or I don't read it. Sorry. Um, did he want an edge? If he does want an edge, I'll make this a little more crisp. Like there's no edge there. There's no line. You may have been, a little nervous to not push him back, but I would make that a little more crispier. And the taper looks okay, but around the neckline, right around here, make sure you line that up and be consistent with the line all the way through. There's a little bit of hair sticking out right in the back. Other than that, from what I could tell, it's a decent taper. The blend is good. It's just I would go back and line them up real nice. Alright, this is a wave cut right here. My man spinning. It's this. Alright, this side right here looks like a low taper. And then you go to this side, it looks like a mid taper. I don't know if it's a camera angle because you're taking a picture from, from this way versus straight on. But it looks like this taper is different from this side. You just want to make sure it looks the same on both sides. Alright? The edge up looks clean. The blends are good. It's just you want to make sure they're even on, because you see how dark it is right around the C-cup area, and you see how light this one is. See how dark this one is and how light this one is. You just want to make sure they're the same. All right. Keep it up, man. Keep getting those reps in. So you did a fade too. All right, crispy edge up, nice blend on the sides. This is good. This is a good haircut. Good job. I like that. We got another one down here. It looks like I would say maybe like a 2 on the sides and maybe like a 4 or 5 on top. Crispy edge up. Good job. Not everyone wants a fade. Coda Barber. Oh, you want a shout out. Make sure you go follow at Coda Barber. He looks like you do some dope work, man. You in the shop too. That's what's up. That's a clean cut, man. And your camera quality is dope. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Good job. You don't need my guidance, man. You know what you're doing. Okay. I like this. I like the camera quality. I like the picture quality. I like the haircut's dope. Me being picky, I would brush these hairs down. That way it doesn't look spotty or like knotted up. If you took like a fine tooth comb and brushed that hair down, it'll look like this hair. It'll look like everything's laying down. Edge up, I would be careful right around here. Looks like he kind of like gave him like a little point. He kind of went in like that. I would just make sure it's even all the way through right around here. Because it looks like he could grow hair right there because it's kind of like white a little bit. So I wouldn't cut too much into his edge up. Beard looks clean. Nice lineup. Nice blend on the beard. It's a dope cut. Sponge look on top. It's a dope cut. But that's just me being picky. I would just comb those hair down. Eddie O the Barber. Okay. It's a nice cut. Hands with an S. It's a nice cut. Nice cut. I like this. Nice transition. Nice skin on the bottom. Edge up's on point. This is a good cut. I like this. I actually really like this haircut. And this is not easy hair to fade. Look at that, y'all. That's a nice blend. That's blurry. That's blurry. Good stuff. Man, I'm getting a lot of better pictures. Ooh, man. What you finna do with the... What? That's it? You didn't even give me the after. You just gave me the before. Alright, another kitchen cut. Um, this is not that bad. It's a high taper. Wavelength on top. Edge around the ears pretty good. I would just make this a little more crispy right here. And I mean, if he does like this high taper, cool. You know, it's not a bad blend. I would take your one guard and go with the grain to make sure it's just a smoother transition right around this area. Other than that, it's a decent haircut, man. Good job. Okay. This is a nice cut. Can't really see the side, but from what I can see from here, from what I can see from here, it's a nice haircut. I would comb these hairs down, that way I can have a nice crispy edge, nice sharp line. The beard looks pretty good. I would take a razor and just go along that line. That way, it pops. And then right around this area, I don't know if you see these hairs sticking up right here in the back. Just make sure those hairs are laid down, or if they don't need to be there, then cut them. But if this hair right here goes into the top, make sure you comb that in there. All right. Oh, here it is from the side. All right, it's a nice fade. Yeah, you see right here in this area, just make sure those hairs are laid down before the picture. And then right around this area, if you did his beard, I would take the razor, sharpen that up right around the back side of the beard and the bottom. And then, all these hairs right here that are falling over, comb that down and edge them up real nice. But it looks like you don't have edgers. It looks like you just had the clippers and you edged them up with clippers. But if you do have edgers, then and a razor, and I would do that. I would do that. Oh, this is the after. Dang. You gave him a major ghost line. My man has no beard right here. Is that topics or what kind of enhancement is that? I would blend this in, right? The fade looks okay, from what I could tell. I would just make the top. Oh, there's no enhancement. That's just his hair right there. That's no hair fibers and nothing. He just has like a whole bunch of fuzz right here. That's crazy. I would just make sure that the top doesn't look too messy and comb everything in, and then take the picture and then blend this beard in. Peach fuzz. Damn, that's some strong peach fuzz right there. I wish I had that. Alright, so if this is peach fuzz, what you can do to give the illusion that he has a full beard is knock this down, because this don't look right. It looks like two beards. So what I would do is I would knock this down with like a 1.5, and then it'll give the illusion that he has a full beard. That's a good job though. That's crazy, man. I wish I had some strong peach fuzz like that. Ooh. Alright, right out the back I see a little bit of a push. I'll be careful with that. If this isn't a push, oh man, what do y'all think? It just looks like he has some kind of hair follicles in this area that could have been saved. It's a nice crispy edge up, but if it's a pushback, I would just be careful. If not, cool. I'm not knocking this haircut. This is a nice lineup, y'all. Nice beard lineup, nice edge, nice lineup on the mustache and right around the top lip. Good job. I would just if it is a pushback, be careful. I can't really see this one, but right around here, take your half guard open and knock that line out. Right around this area. Alright, this doesn't look like a pushback. It looks like you kept it pretty natural. So it looks like it's a half on the sides, because unless you did like a skin fade and kept his sideburns dark. But I would take your lever open, maybe even with no guard, and just use the corners and knock that dark spot out right there. Other than that, that's a dope haircut. Oh man, what's going on? My computer. Come on, y'all. What was that? Oh. Sheesh. Alright, yeah, I saw that one already. Alright, last haircut. Last picture. Alright, you in a barbershop doing your thing. This is a nice cut, y'all. Nice cut, nice transition, nice curls on top. This is a difficult haircut because that client probably said, I want a mid fade with curls on top, and I don't want you to take this fade high. You did a good job without doing that. Real good job. Nice transition. I like that. I like that. See? If you took your fine comb, my shop is in Tampa, Florida. Headlines Barbershop on Collier and 54 in Land O'Lakes. You could just take your fine tooth comb that down, and it'll lay those hairs down. But that's a nice cut, man. All right, that's it. That is all the pictures, y'all. I appreciate y'all for still submitting your photos in. Hey, all of them. I'm not knocking nobody, and you shouldn't either. It's just progress. I see progress. I see from the first episode that I seen till now, I definitely see progress. It may not be the same people, but hey, where's your pictures at? They have the guts to send in their pictures, and they're not scared about hearing feedback or criticism or whatever. But I got this hat from a barber event out here in Tampa. But yo, thank you for submitting y'all's photos. Y'all keep sending 2 more. All right, there's 2 more photos. I'm gonna do. Wait, no, because I'm already at 30 minutes. I'll get y'all on the next episode, okay? Because I'm already at 30 minutes for this video. But keep sending in your pictures. Once I get about 15 pictures in my email account, then I will do another episode. But that's why it takes so long, because no one really submits photos. So Mattgiftedhands@gmail.com, submit your photos, and I'll do another My Gifted Guidance. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, get those thumbs up, y'all. If you like my videos, get those thumbs up. Alright? I'm on a road to 20,000 subscribers. I'm actually trying to hit 20K by the end of this year. So I got about 2-3 weeks to hit another 1,000 subscribers. Let's see if I can make it happen. Alright? I'm 1 sub away from 19,000. That is correct. So let's make this happen. I'm trying to hit 20K. Yo, Team Gifted, we out.
Can I play the video?
Hold on. I don't know how to end this.